It's Tuesday, December 5th, 2017, and this is day two of my Medifast diet. Hi, it's Tony Paget with the check-in. As I said, I'll be doing this daily. I'll try to keep these updates to about 5-10 minutes so that you just get a gist of how my progress is going and what kind of insights you can see. Start off the bat, my weigh-in this morning was 280.6 pounds. That means I lost a total of 2 pounds over a 24-hour period. I don't think that's going to be day by day usual. I think that's just shedding water weight or a lot of the junk that I ate over the weekend. But it gave me some progress or some confidence to continue to go. A lot of confidence in the morning. I woke up feeling pretty good about that weight loss. And of course, since it's only one day, that my total loss overall is only 2 pounds as well. And I will try to put these stats in the bottom of the window. Too early to feel any difference at the moment. Again, it does give me confidence that I'm losing weight just on a one-day program. That's probably the fastest I've ever done, even with my normal pattern I was talking about before. And as usual, in the morning I did 20. This was after I did a 20-minute recumbent bike exercise. It burned about 160 calories, according to the Apple Watch app. Just a little bit of notes before I went to bed. I did have a slight headache last night. I'm not quite sure what caused that. It might have been from lack of sleep the night before. I also had a little bit of trouble sleeping last night as well. I was having some strange dreams. Like I was seeing Medifast packages, like on, you know how you can see the negative on a negative film, like, white becomes black and the different colors. I think it was my subconscious trying to lure me back into eating my bad habits, going back to my bad habits. So I didn't sleep as soundly as I could. I woke up about 3:30 and I just couldn't get back to sleep. So I am a bit tired today. Hopefully tonight I'll be able to get a really decent sleep. In the morning, on day two, I felt pretty good. I had my normal meals at 8 o'clock. I think 10:30 was fine, or maybe around 11 o'clock. But around the early afternoon, I started to feel a bit lightheaded and a bit hungry. My stomach wasn't feeling quite right. Um, I had the vegetable stew at around 1 o'clock, I believe, or the beef vegetable stew. Very good. I did add a dash of salt, just a tad bit, just to give it some flavor. I don't think that violates the overall rules. I think it counts as a condiment or something of that nature. So I did add just a dash of salt, and I'm going to ask my nutritionist about that when I see her Thursday about it. That's okay. I think it should be. Again, the dry foods are okay. They're kind of bland, but I had that in the morning. The afternoon, though, as I was saying, I started feeling a bit queasy, a little bit lightheaded. Had the soup or the stew, and things started to go well. And about an hour later, I started getting a bit hungry and a little bit nervous in the stomach. Um, I ate a third of that P3 Planters protein packs that I have a bunch of. It has some peanuts, and this time it had a little bit of beef jerky in it, just a pinch. It's about 70 calories, just to get my stomach satisfied for the lack of food. But as the day went on, I was okay. I had the 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock, that dry food again. And but I just never felt really quite right throughout the day. It kind of came up and down from the afternoon, even till now. My stomach feels a little bit queasy. I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm sure this is all starting to kick in. I will say this, though. The milkshakes, the strawberry milkshake, which I had for the first time yesterday, I was like, oh, this is a bit bland. Tonight, tasted better for some reason. Nothing changed. I just think my body's starting to crave any kind of taste. It ended up pretty good. I had I think about 5 or 6 ounces of chicken for dinner, as well as some seaweed soup, as well as lettuce with a bit of ranch dressing, all within the plan, etc. So overall, feeling pretty good about myself. It is feeling a little bit harder today. I was catching myself oh, maybe I'll grab a tangerine or go over and get a cookie now, or maybe I need a Coke. And those things just started coming to mind, quite kind of like my old habits coming in, and it was just kind of popped. I had to kind of set myself to stop. I'm going to be fine. One thing of note, I'm tracking everything on my iPhone and on the web on my MyFitnessPal app, and it tracks your meals, and you can print out everything as well on your meals. So if your nutritionist wants to see what you want to eat, you can print those out beforehand. I think that's a good tip if you don't want to carry a tracker, a paper tracker around. The only thing I'm also missing, well, the nutritionist did call me today, checking how I'm doing. I told her I was feeling a little queasy. She said you can eat a cheese, shredded cheese or string cheese, and 1 ounce or something of that nature to just keep my balance. But she's checking in. That was nice to hear from her. I will see her Thursday. It would be nice if we had some way to communicate more by email. I'd rather do that than on a phone and trying to find the right time to get to people, or some kind of community boards. I haven't been told anything about that, but let's see. So we're on day 2. Continuing a little bit more struggling today, especially in the afternoon. I'm guessing day 3 is going to be probably a little bit harder from what I understand. I'm looking forward to the challenge. I'm also looking for what keeps me going on this is when I wake up, do my exercise, and weigh myself, and to see the pounds coming off. That's going to be the motivation. So more on that later, and see you tomorrow.